Hello YouTube, this is my first video tutorial about Maya. Hope you enjoy. As you see, I've made a car and I want to show you how to make the wheels turn realistically over the floor. So if you make a car animation, you can make it with wheels turning over the floor. So first, create a new scene, and then I created a polygon cylinder. Yeah, that's right. Then just scale it like you want to. I make it like the shape of a wheel. Then turn it so, well, it looks like a wheel by 90 degrees. And then you move it up to the grid, which is gonna happen in a second. Then you create a arrows, or however you call that, with the CV curve tool, and move it to the center of the grid above the cylinder. Then you move the cylinder up just about to the grid until the bottom line of it touches the grid. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then, well, you just move the arrows where you want them to be. Then you freeze transformation for both of them, just so it's better. Then you go to measure tools and then distance tool. Go to the front view, then go to the box with the wireframe things on it, and click V while selecting the points of the cylinder. Well, now you have that number there, 3.3, whatever that was, and you type that into the calculator, and the same thing times 3.14, which is pi. Don't have to go into detail for that now. And you'll come with the number up, which is 10.42 or whatever that was. Just delete these two measure tool things, and now go to animation tab, which I'm already in, and go to set driven key, set, select the arrows and go load driver. Select the cylinder and load driven. Now you see when this arrow which is pointing that way is blue, just like as you see down there, blue is Z. So you go on translation Z, and then you go to the rotate tool, and red is X. So rotate X and then click key. Then you select the arrow and move it to the distance we got from the calculator, to the 10.4. You don't have to go further into detail because you won't be able to see it anyway. 10.422. And then you go to the cylinder and rotate it by 360, which means as much when the arrow goes that far, the cylinder will turn 360 around its own axis. And then, as you see now, if I move the arrows, it moves the cylinder. Well, now we want the wheel to turn, or the cylinder to turn with, or move with the arrow. So to do that, we just set that to 0 and go to the outliner. And drag with the middle mouse button the cylinder on top of the pasted, or on top of the arrows, however you call them. Then, as you see, the cylinder will turn with the arrow when you select the arrow. But when you move it out of the area of these numbers, then you see the cylinder stops turning. That's because it's only set to go. Then you go to the graph editor while selecting the cylinder and select the two dots, and then you go to pre-infinite cycle, click on that, and post-infinite cycle while you say that, and close that. And when you move it now, you'll see that you can move it to pretty much infinity or infinity. Thanks for watching, and so.